Now, I've always seen myself as a fit and strong person. I mean, as a kid, I played football. Then at 15, I started kickboxing until I was 17. Push ups, diamond push ups, squats, jogging a 5 or a 10k, no problem. I can do those things pretty easily. And about 5 weeks ago, I started working out and being fit seriously. So I thought one day, why not work out my back? And since I don't have a gym membership, what's the best workout for your back? Pull ups. And that's exactly the next step I took. I made my way to the calisthenics park and did some pull ups. And you should have seen the shock when I couldn't even do one. I was mind blown. I couldn't believe it because I saw myself as this strong and fit person, but I can barely do one pull up. And honestly, I felt a little insecure because everyone else at the park were able to do 5, 10, 15 without breaking a sweat. And I was here barely able to do one. So I set myself a goal to learn how to do 10 pull ups and see how long it would take me. And this is exactly it. Welcome to my journey of learning how to do 10 pull ups. And I hope by the end of this series, it can inspire somebody to start also doing some pull ups. Now, like everyone these days, I went on the internet to see how I could do more pull ups. After a bit of time on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, watching YouTube videos, even ChatGPT, I came down to 4 exercises which help with pull ups. And those were dead hangs, half reps, Australian pull ups, and band assisted pull ups. And that was exactly my routine for the next 2 weeks. Dead hangs, half reps, band pull ups. I was doing this like 2 times a week. But there was one little problem. I was just doing them and I had no structure. And my form felt horrible. And it felt like every time I came there, it just became worse. And because I had no structure in my training, I wasn't making any progress. And not only that, it was Easter then and we went away to Austria. So I was away for 1 week, doing absolutely nothing and getting fat. But one thing I did learn is that not every exercise needs to be done. For example, for me, I already have enough strength to half or almost pull myself up. So assisted pull-ups were not helping at all. And these Australian pull-ups, I might be doing them wrong. But what the hell are they supposed to do? Now, I'm no expert, but they weren't helping me at all. I decided to not do those 2 exercises and only focus on dead hangs and reps. And this is where the challenge begins. I'm back from Easter and I have a lot of time. So just as planned, I rocked up at the calisthenics park and just started doing dead hangs. But something fell off. Now you see, normally I can grip the bar for like a good 50 seconds to a minute. But for some reason, on that day, my hand felt very slippery. I mean, here you can see me looking at my hands, trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And at that point, I kept thinking to myself, was there anything I did which made my hand slippier? Or is it just the bar? So that's why I tried the other bar. And at the beginning, it was fine. But on my second dead hang, I was slipping again. And then I remembered, before I came to work out, I applied this on my hands. It's hand cream, by the way. It's not the thing you're thinking of. And that like took all the friction away from my hand. Or at least that was what my good friend ChatGPT said. It could be completely false, but who knows? I mean, I just felt like I wasted my time. So because I couldn't do proper dead hangs and proper reps of pull-ups, I did some push-ups. But then what happened after the push-ups was interesting. Now, I'm not fully sure, but after I started doing some push-ups on this red ground thing here, I think because of the roughness of the ground, my grip strength improved. I'm not too sure, but after I did them push-ups, my grip didn't feel so slippery anymore after the cream. That probably made no sense, but still. And because I wasn't slipping so much anymore, I did some more dead hangs for like 20, almost half an hour. But again, it didn't feel like I made any progress at all. And to be honest, for the next 10 minutes, I was just walking around and hanging like a monkey. Probably not the best choice of animal, but who cares? And there was this other guy at the park. He was crazy, by the way. He was doing muscle-ups, pull-ups with absolute ease. And just as he's about to leave, he comes up to me and asks, what the hell are you trying to do? And I tell him, well, I'm trying to learn my first pull-up because I can't do one. And then he gave me some advice. And guess what? That advice was do more Australian pull-ups and more assisted band pull-ups. Yes, the exact same exercises I thought were useless. But here's the thing. I only thought they were useless, especially Australian pull-ups, because I was doing them wrong. And this very nice man showed me how to do them correctly. And the main thing was, on the way back, try and go slow and be explosive on the way up, as you can see here. Now, day one might not have gone to plan, but we did learn two things. One, I'm a complete idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about, and that I'm too impatient and I have no structure. Now, I think another reason why I stopped doing Australian pull-ups and assisted band pull-ups is because one, it just felt weird, and again, I was too impatient to do the hard work, which will get me to the 10 pull-ups. And mind you, I've only recorded the last week or so. I've been trying to do dead hangs and work out like this impatiently for a good 3 weeks now. And I've been doing it horribly wrong. I mean, I remember one week I did dead hangs every day and Australian pull-ups every day, and my arms almost fell off. I'm too impatient and I need to have structure. And that's the aim for day two. And that's also the aim for the rest of the challenge. To be more patient and to properly train with a structure. So yeah, that was day one. Need to be more patient, and I'll catch you guys on day two. Day two started off with me doing Australian pull-ups in the most proper form I could. The guy said, explosive up and slow down, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And honestly, they look easy, but if you do like quite a few of them, your back starts to feel it. I did like 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of these, and it was good. It was a good warm up, and my back and arms felt activated. Then I started to do dead hangs. And as I was doing them, I realized something again. My hands were still for some reason slippery, and I didn't last nearly long enough as I know I could.
Nope.
Now at this point, I was honestly shocked. I mean, I didn't put any cream on my hands beforehand like I did last time, but for some reason I was still slipping. And I was honestly so frustrated. I decided to change the location because the calisthenics park I went to, it was empty, but it wasn't really the best one. So I changed my location and went to the other one. Now at the other park, it was so much better. I could hold on for a lot longer. And my max is around 40 to 50 seconds. I need to try and consistently dead hang for like a minute or more. So then I tried like 8 dead hangs, and then it came to assistant band pull-ups. Now with the assistant band, I was using a 20 kg band. And one guy did actually stop me and recommended that I tried using heavier ones. But I think for now, the 20 kg one should be fine. With the 20 kg, I can do like consistently 5 or 6. But around like the 7th or 8th one, I'm struggling. Then I did assistant band pull-ups again. I did like 5 sets of my max reps. That was like 5, sometimes 6. And towards the end, it became 3. But that's my level at the moment. Now, towards the end, I did try to do a pull-up, but today it just wasn't working. I just couldn't get myself up. But yeah, that was the end of day two, and I just need to stay consistent. And and one other thing I realized with my pull-ups is that they're very inconsistent. Like when I was working out, I wasn't even able to do one. Like my left arm felt higher up than my right one. But then later that day, I was hanging out with a friend and we stumbled across a pull-up bar. And I did 2 clean ones, like 2 actual ones. So I was so confused. It's like some days I can do 1, some other days I can do 2, and sometimes I can do 0. Like it's honestly so confusing. I don't know why that is. But yeah, that's been week 1. I have learned a lot in week 1, and I just have to stay consistent. And yeah, I will see you next week for week 2.